Hello, my name's Stephen Carr, and I'd like to welcome you back to another SketchUp cooking class. This is the third class with the bringing a JPEG image into SketchUp and creating your model. I'm going to just turn off my image layer. We've actually finished that part of it. Now what I'm doing is I want to do a crown molding around the ceiling. So I'm going to do some ceiling effects here. So I'm going to just turn my roof off. And I'm actually going to just turn my walls off so that all I have left here, that's my floor and my ceiling. So what I want to do here is I'm going to actually import, file, import, and I can do crown molding. So I'm just going to bring in this crown molding and just stick this here. And of course it's not going to be the right size. I'm not going to be too concerned about it. I'm just going to create this crown molding and then I will fix it up later. So let's say I pick this first one here. I'm just going to do a rectangle from here to here. Go into X-ray mode so I can see what I'm doing. I'm not going to worry about that part there. Just going to draw a line from here to say here. Then I'm going to draw an arc from here to say here. And from here to here. Then I'm going to draw a line. Oops, I missed that mark, that arc. Back to arc. I just draw a line from here to here to here to here and maybe to here. Add a little arc again from here to say here. And then I'm just going to erase this part. So this is basically my crown molding that I want to use. I'm going to move this away from here. Now if I'm finished with this, I can just delete it. So I would like this to be approximately 4 to 6 inches. So if I just measure that. It's 2 inches, so I'm just going to scale it by 2. So I'm just going to select it again, 1, 2, click on scale, and then just say 2 times. And that should give me, this is going to be close enough for what I want to do. So it's 5 and a bit. That's a little bit big, but I'm fine. Anything under 6 inches, over 4 inches is fine. So the next problem I have is that now if I want to put this on the roof, it's going to be laying flat, so I need to rotate it. So the easiest way for me to rotate things is I just make a rectangle, pull it up, undo, make sure I select this one, pull it up. This allows me now to use this surface as to rotate it. So I click on here, click on rotate, and now I need to be in this direction. If I'm here, it's flat, so it will only rotate it this way. If I go here, hold down shift, I can pick this point, and now I can rotate it so that it's up to 90 degrees. I can type 90, or if it's 90, I'm fine. So now I'm just going to move this from this point to, in this case, there's my midpoint. All right, so this is fine. This is a group, so I probably need to explode this. And I probably need to don't want to have this line across here, so I'm just going to just complete this line here and erase this part. So for this molding, we know that this has to be, I need a path. There's my path. Then I need to click on my tool and click onto this and now that has created my profile for me. So that's actually quite cool. I might want to do a little bit of feature on here, add a little bit of a sunken ceiling, so I can, from here I can click on offset, and I can say offset, say 12 inches, and then I'm just going to push pull and say 4 inches. And now I'm in pretty good shape. That looks really good. Oh, I don't like that line there, so I'll just erase that line and that line. It's going to make for a very, very nice setup. So I want to do this a little bit different. I'm going to like just double click on this and hide it. And I'm just going to double click on that, hide that. So again, I got some lines I don't want. Delete that, delete that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this into a group, and I'm just going to add a crown molding layer. And click that, right click, entity info, and put that on the crown molding. Okay, that's cool. So I can unhide my other stuff. And just double click on that, make that into a group again, and put those on the ceiling layer. Okay, so the reason why I want to do this is if I want to do one material for here, one material for here, it's a little bit easier to do. Okay, so that's very good. I will, if I turn on my wall layer now, and I'll just turn off the floor layer. So now we can see inside. It's actually looking pretty good. So we need to do the same process, put on my roof. Now you can see why I didn't want my roof to be in that area, because it would have you would see the roof in there if I did that. So that's looking pretty good. So we need to do the same idea for the floorboards. So let's just stop this, and we'll make that another video. So I'm just going to stop this.